Hello. Hi. I'm here. We're hanging out. We're gonna finish Powerwash Sim DLC. And yeah, I'm Ebi. I've done a lot of walking today. A lot of walking. I walked around the city centre, I walked around a mall, and I walked back around the city centre. There's no stopping me at the moment. I also got 2 free boxes of chocolate. I tried a gacha machine for the first time. Hey, poet! And yeah, I ate a fuck ton of sushi, and I'm feeling happy. So yeah, I'm gonna get straight into the game. And I'll remember to put the game sounds on this time. But we're gonna leave the music running. How was weekend? Weekend was good. I will be honest, I did have a little bit of a shitty start to a Saturday. With the day job, but things did eventually like kind of calm down, and it got better. It got better. I saw a look. Now this is the thing. Sunday was a bit of a rough day. I will admit I cried 5 times. For obvious reasons, because here in the UK it was Mother's Day, which is why I cancelled stream. I wasn't in the greatest of head. I wasn't terrible, but I wasn't in a great headspace. So I did instead take myself out for a 7-mile walk, and yeah. So I'll explain a little bit of context about Saturday. So Saturday, I thought to myself I was gonna have a really good day. Cool, fair. Great stuff. Turns out that was not the case. Life had other plans for me. First, that when I got to... So there's like a little set of shops that are nearby my work. Let me know if anything sounded a bit loud, by the way. If anything sounded loud, sounded quiet, just let me know. But yeah, I got to these shops, which was not too far away from my work, and my car battery decided to die. So I'm stuck in the car park. I can't leave the car at this car park by the shops because it's a 2-hour wait and my shift was 4 hours. I couldn't, of course, take the car for obvious reasons. And I was in a bit of a panic because I didn't know what to do, and thankfully my dad actually came over, managed to get a jump started and got himself the car, both cars, because he had to come up in his own. Managed to get every car back to the house, and yeah, the battery is going to get replaced because it is old. Thankfully. But yeah, that wasn't a fun start. And then there was just, you know, just some bad vibes at work. Like, nothing super serious, thankfully. But like, it's hard to explain. Basically, it's one of those things where you go out of your way to do something that you're confident in doing, and you're 100% assured that you're doing the right thing for the person you're doing it for, and then your integrity is highly questioned, basically. And that did not feel good. And you also make a little bit of a fuck up. That did get fixed along the way. But yeah, it didn't feel good. I'm not going to go into too much more detail because otherwise I'll probably dox myself. But basically, it was just like all good intentions, and it's basically like I just got word that I just completely fucked it up, kind of thing, and it just didn't feel nice at all. Like, the mood did actually shift. Like, you know, I kind of just... It was like literally right at the beginning of my shift before I even took phone calls, so to have that happen just didn't feel good. But thankfully, my shift in itself, once it got started properly, went by fine. I got a little bit of an early finish, so I managed to pick up some flowers for Sunday. And yeah, I just spent the rest of the day just in the house watching the Newcastle Victory bus ride through Newcastle because it was live on the TV. A good and positive week. I hope so too. I mean, touch wood. Today was pretty good. I mean, Sunday wasn't too bad, all things considered. Like, I did chat to people. I did like one of my friends was really hesitant about asking me how I was, and I said, look dude, don't ever be afraid to check in on me if you feel like you should, because I would just appreciate just the thought, you know? Like, I have no issue talking about circumstances around my mum at all. I mean, it all and well sucks. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is, you know? And things have set me off, but talking about it with a friend isn't gonna set it off. It's gonna make me feel a bit better. But yeah, Sunday was relatively chill. I did a 7-mile walk in nature, and the best part about the whole weekend was that I saw loads of robins. So I don't know if this is a thing in other countries, but at least in the UK, they have a saying which is, loved ones are near when robins appear. And what that basically means is that robins are supposed to be messengers of from ones from the other side. And they were also my mum's favourite birds as well. She saw loads of robins in the garden. Every time they came in, she would always point them out to me. So I saw one just before the car went bust. I saw one after my shift at work when I was walking back over to the shops. And I saw one on my 7-mile walk as well yesterday. Should start doing walks. Walks are good. Honestly, I didn't realise, I like walking, don't get me wrong. It's not to say that I don't like doing that, I like walking, but I didn't realise how nice it is to walk, how good it felt to actually just go and walk. Because part of the reason why I started doing it was for my mental health, the other part being for my physical health. Because I suck ass when it comes to trying to get myself motivated in the gym. And trying to get myself motivated with any kind of exercise that takes my interest for more than 5 minutes. I'm terrible at it. But walking's just been nice. I could just put my headphones in, just wear something comfortable, and off I pop. It costs nothing to do? Well, I say that. What's incentivized me to get into walking is the walking challenges, the marathon challenges that you do virtually. I have 14 medals so far since I started it last summer. 15 medals if you include my 10k walk that I did last year for cancer research, which, by the way, I am doing a fundraiser again. I'll go into that in a minute. Super lazy, do Pilates that's once a week. Yeah, Pilates is rough. Apparently. I've seen a lot of stuff about Pilates. I've never done it myself, but it looks pretty intense. Looks fun, but looks intense. But no, I've tried working out in the gym and it just felt like so much more effort than it needed to be. I've tried working out with the Ring Fit, and even though I enjoy it, it's again, it's a lot of work and I need something that's minimal effort and maximum output kind of thing, something that actually is going to stick with me mainly, because honestly I'm just terrible, and knocked out every week was worth it. Yeah, No, for me, walking does help, and it just gets me out of the house. As I said, it's free, doesn't cost anything to do. Technically. Plus the incentivization of having the medals when I do pay money. It's just like crisis averted, Gromit. Spanner located behind left ear. Who'd have thought it? It's like the magpie effect. You shine something nice and shiny in front of me and it's like, ooh. I like the look of that. But no, charity. Yes. I decided yesterday, whilst doing my walk, at the very last minute, I was gonna do the birthday fundraiser for April, up to my birthday. Raising money for cancer research again, of course, like we've been doing last year, in my mum's memory, who's also would have been having a birthday month as well in April. Her birthday would have been this Saturday. But yeah, the link is pinned if anybody wants to donate. We're just raising £250 this time. But a contribution is a contribution, even if it's just £1, £5, whatever. Or even if you can't make a donation right now, you can always share the link if you can. No qualms there. Oh, it's a rocket! Oh, look! There's Wallace, there's Gromit, and they're in a rocket. Hello? Hello? The music stopped there for a minute. Hello? What is happening? Have my batteries gone dead? I think my batteries have gone dead. Hold on a minute. Good timing, thanks. Thanks, controller. I don't know if any of my batteries are charged though, that's the only problem. Right, okay, that seems to work. For now. You still hearing music? I think it must be that when because it seemed that the music for me was disconnecting when the controller was going off. I think it's knocking the Bluetooth a little bit every time a controller does knock off. So I think you guys are good, but for me, it's a bud. It's fine though, it's fine. But yeah, I always keep saying that I do charity streams for my birthday. And this year I said I wasn't going to do it because I had so much going on, but I thought, well, really, I'm going to be taking the time out to do the streams anyway. So why the hell not? You know? Is this an alien reference? I feel like this is an alien reference here. Around 6 years old, my mother got health issues, been going to the vet. He has a 1-year continuous treatment. Aww. What type of dog? I mean, understandable, but I mean, he's got a nice, lovely home now. In a good, capable hands. The pet channel Discord, not right now, I can't. But I will later. It's just I'm a bit cautious. Ever since the laptop incident, when my laptop absolutely shit the bed, I'm a bit hesitant about like looking at links and stuff while I'm gaming. So don't feel offended by that, please. I'm just being overly cautious. I'm still working on it. I'm still... I mean, unfortunately, I can't actually afford computer parts this month, but my birthday is coming up and I've asked for a bit of help with that, so there might still be computer parts to come. Which would be nice and sweet. I mean, I do have a computer case, and I do have RAM, but I don't think I'm going to get very far with just those. The case does have actually some of the fans built in. I know there's going to be like inbound and outbound fans, like pull in air to cool, and fans to blow out air to also cool. I am smart, somewhat. No worries, poet. Also, I've gotten a little bit back into The Sims as well. Oh, I have got a game I want to test out probably tomorrow. Well, it's an interesting one. If you're around tomorrow morning, you'll find it out. You'll find out. I'm saying nothing yet, but 499. What's this for? Is this petrol? Is this sheep? What is this? Oh yeah, my activity feed is still shit. I still can't see anything in my activity feed. So it's like anything event-wise historically I can't see still. I can still see stuff in the chat as it happens. But like if I wanted to say at the end of the stream, oh hi, yeah, thanks again for this person and that person for raids and these people for the subs or anything like that. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't tell you. Why? Because activity feeds shit the bed. Which is a bit mean of it, but what can you do? Also, I love that singing. Shit the bed. Welcome back. But yeah, I suppose unofficially the charity stream is live. Officially it would be tomorrow. So I'm counting this as day 0. If anybody wants to get in early. Done now. I think. God, there's so much to clean still. God dang. Far from the muddy crowd. Canine Cookery. Volume 2. Yeah, I do love my inability of self-control. So yeah, usually when I go to the shopping mall I go to, I've got like an arcade centre. And every time I go up I decide, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun because I'm adult with adult money and I can just do what I want anyway. I usually go to the claw machines, but no, this time I thought, you know what? There's actually something I want in there. Because it's a Bandai place, and as you might know, Bandai do like gachapons, like the little gacha machines, but they're super expensive. It's like £2 for a token, and I wouldn't normally go, but there was actually one that I really like the look of. Just for nostalgia's sake, and yeah, I just went for it for the first time ever. I was like, ooh, yeah. So I did that instead of wasting money on the claw machines and ended up with another Care Bear. But also I went to one of the Asian supermarkets in the city centre and bought some snacks, and that's where I got my free chocolates from. Oh, hello Alex. Oh, it's the first redeem, sorry. I don't know why it does that. For some reason, I can't understand why the first redeem never seems to work. But how you doing anyway? What do you mean, what northern fuckery is this? It's always been like that. I should probably have a look at that, but as far as I know, I haven't actually done anything in a while for that to happen. Oh, this floor's actually not that clean. Shit. Being stuck behind a tractor for 45. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That sucks, dude. but hey, that's tractors for you. If it makes you feel any better, my car battery went dead just as I was going to work yesterday. Not yesterday, Saturday. Saturday. I'm forgetting Saturday's 2 days ago. So now my car needs a new battery. Did manage to get it home, and I did manage to drive it okay on the Sunday. So many fiddly parts to this. Oh my god. I'm trying to send carriage race city center ring road. A city center? Might be a farm there? No, but as I said, at least your car battery didn't die just before you got to work. Like mine did! I was in blind panic because I didn't know if it was actually bad. I didn't know how long it was going to be until I actually got rescued. Because I couldn't leave the car in the car park because there was a 2-hour time limit. Potential mystery fluid leak. Oh no. Oh well, I suppose we'll go fucked then. Yeah, new car battery's getting fitted tomorrow, I wanna say. The dad said he would do it. Says it should be an easy job. Because he's replaced the battery in it before. Funny colored liquid of unknown origin at the back of the car. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Ah, right, hold on a minute. Nope! I'm keeping mod icons on. I don't usually because Rats is here, but Rats is at work, so... You know what? All the stuff I've done, I'm just gonna get it running. Why not? Just turn everything on. May as well. question, it might be an oil brake fluid. Didn't smell like dead dinosaurs, so you ruined petrol out. Yeah. Weird that it's all over the back of your car though. Yeah. I'm just thankful my dad knows what he's doing with cars, because I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Maybe never thought problems, didn't notice, but no, my look is probably leaking more money. Oh no. Yeah. No, I hope it gets sorted though. No, some things about cars. I know absolutely fuck all. I know how to drive one, but as far I know how to put petrol in one. But everything else, I don't have a fring clue. Check it there, confirm if it's a leak or not. Yeah, I'd say it would definitely not be a bad idea to have a good thorough look at it. Cry and eat shortbread, yeah. Fair. Like me yesterday with Mother's Day. Cried 5 times and I've ate several cannolis. I saw them in the supermarket. I was like, ooh, I haven't had cannolis in a while. So I bought a pack of cannolis and I had 4 of them in one sitting. Shortbread Monday. Nice. Making shortbread's pretty fun. I've made shortbread on several occasions. Made shortbread for my dad for his birthday last year. Actually really liked it. It was supposed to be ginger shortbread dipped in dark chocolate. The only problem was he couldn't taste much of the ginger, but he did like them, so... Hot weather today, oof. A shortbread implies the existence of tall bread. Why does that sound like something Ratza would say? I mean, true. Also, it does sound like something Ratza would say. But yeah, I am going to be a pest about this, but yeah, fundraiser's back on. As I said, it was very last minute, but it's back on. £250 we're raising this year. Well, this birthday month. And yeah, raising money for cancer research again, of course. Hey, okay, you're getting the exposure. Hold on. I'll pause the game for a moment. There you go, exposure! Woo! Yay! I'm not actually having a break. I'm just getting exposed. I'll also finish the rest of my melon soda. Yeah, you do. You win exposure. Oh yeah, I've gone with my Pepsi Max from this morning as well. A little flat, but okay. Good job, you. Anyway, back to the game. I hope that makes up for the late redeem not working back then. Here for the cheese? Hey rats, of course you're here for the cheese. You're the rat man. If you achieved something, you sure did. Good job, you. Thanks, rat man. How are you doing? Are you free from work yet? Have you escaped? Hours of suffering. Oh no. Why do you guys do that? Why would you do that though? What does that achieve? Nothing. Sure, you get money for it, but what satisfaction do you get, huh? You get no satisfaction, you could be better here. Should be here. Then you'll be happy, because you're here. And not there. Rasa does things. He does things. He exists. He exists, he trolls. But the Ratsa does best. Mostly just annoys Scrappy off. Yeah, he works at the troll factory. That's where he refines his techniques of being a troll. And unleashes other trolls into the world. It's like the male MLM of trollness kind of thing. You're the reason I'm always one screw short. Yes, that's it. See? Told you, trolling. That's what Ratsa does for a living. Trolls the masses. to make kitchen cabinets, but not for IKEA. Wait, what? There's other places that make kitchen cabinets other than IKEA? Nice. At least other places that make kitchen furniture in Sweden. Being exposed. Being exposed! Not in a good way either. Guys, guess who's playing Tomb Raider 3 now? Guess who's losing her mind over Tomb Raider 3 more specifically? Because that game is not fucking easy. That Rasa is actually Swedish. I know. Told you he might actually be a troll. What is true? What's a lie? You'll never know. Yeah, again, small reminder, I am doing donations to charity. I'm gonna be a pest about it. Technically it's unofficial. Stop, but because I'm an idiot and I accidentally started up the campaign one day early. That's fine. So if you want to donate, link is on top of the chat. Woo! I'm not gonna shut up about it. It's £250. Cancer research. Any little donation is a good donation. Yeah, I've got it pinned as well if you do miss the link. Because I'm good like that. Yeah, do feel free to donate if you can. It's no obligation. Area, but I think the one where it was mostly Danish. Good choice. I actually didn't want this to be started. Or British. Ooh. This works. Works smarter, not harder. God, I do feel eepy. I walked that much, I ended up putting a hole in one of my socks. Not like the heel or anything, like the actual toe of the sock. And I don't even know how I managed to do it because they were brand new socks as well. And I'm sad because they were brand new Beetlejuice socks as well. So I'm a bit mad about that. Ooh, actually there's this side as well. Has to be a hole in the circle you can't get your foot in. That wasn't the hole I meant, Ratzer. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go where your ankle is, not where your toes are. Well, I can't. They're in the bin now. Plus, also feet on stream as well. No. Even if they are in socks, you're not. Videos from Celebration Joyland. Hope he died. No, he didn't. He decided not to. Firstly, because it was such a long event, and secondly, he's an elderly man. There's no way he would have survived that. But no, I mean, for what it's worth, watched it all on the TV, so he's a happy man. And believe it or not, he actually broke his run for continuously watching the final. So since the live final no, not last Sunday, the Sunday before, he's been re-watching the match every single day since. Right up until Saturday. But I said I would give him a free pass because it was, of course, the live celebrations. But yeah, he said he could have went because he actually had the option to actually get a ticket for the live event on the town moor. He could have actually gone to that, being a member of the club, but he decided against it because he said, for what it's worth, I could see the whole thing on the TV and I would be more comfortable. And I was like, yeah, that's a fair idea. Plus you get better views as well, and it was all commentated by Anson Deck as well. My Game Band color. Boo at the no, he's fine with it. He's fine with it. No heartbreaking. As I said, just a sensible choice. Because half the people that went were standing on the top of the buildings. The 1955 win, anyway. My dad was only a year old when the 1955 win happened. He wouldn't have remembered it at all. I rewatched the game so many times. I know. And do you want to know a secret, actually? You want to know a secret? And I'm really hoping he doesn't hear this because I don't know if he's in one of the other rooms or not. That one the other, my dad, he isn't elderly. 71 is not elderly. That's fair, yeah. But no, my brother and I have gone halves on buying him a winner's shirt. He said he wasn't that interested in getting one, but me and my brother are going halves on one and getting him one. As a treat. It's gonna take a good few weeks to get there because of demand. Apparently it's like somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks. But it's ordered. Anyway. Yeah, he's been rewatching it, bless him. But there are actually some fans, he says, that have actually been watching it a lot more than he has. Yeah. Oh no, but it is guaranteed. It's just, it's gonna take a long time for it to come because of how many people have ordered one. So it'll probably be like a, kind of like a print on demand kind of thing. I'm not saying it's sold out. Maybe 4 and 6 weeks. Weeks, not feet. What about the Imperial measurement system? I forget which one's which. There's no point asking me. How many stones in a kilogram? 1 stone is 7 kilograms? I know it's 14 pounds to a stone. But I don't know about kilograms. Also, no point asking me, my brain's cocked out. I've done too much walking and the brain muscles have decided to go as Stone, yeah, probably. Maybe something that you might pick up off the beach. Maybe in a park or something, I don't know. There's also pretty stones around here. Could be beach glass, but it'd be pretty hefty beach glass. They just come in tiny little pebbly sizes. They're cute. Danish stone. What would be the difference? Is it the language of the stone? Is it like a Rosetta Stone? But in Danish? With some funky text on it? Look, I'm asking the real questions here. This stone is made of pills? The fuck? You need a Rosetta Stone just to understand each other. Hey, actually that's a good point. Does anybody know anywhere that is a good language app? Because I've tried learning on Duolingo. And after weeks of practicing languages, I realized it's actually ass because you do the games but you don't remember anything. At least not with my brain anyway. Anybody got any suggestions for language stuff? It's like for real, yeah. Like I like the memes, but the app's not so great. Also, they've been integrating a lot of AI as well, which sucks too. Yucky sausage. But stone's not sausage. Shouldn't be eating rocks, that's bad for you. You watch Grave of the Fireflies? Sorry, that is very grim and oh no. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry if you've ever seen Grave of the Fireflies. If you haven't, you're in for a ride. Ask me about language outside of home. Okay, will do. Actually, speaking of Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli, the discourse at the moment around AI, I just want to reiterate something that I've always said, and I will still continue to say. Fuck AI. But also, the fact that a great amount of people are using it to Ghiblify themselves, not realizing that Hayao Miyazaki has absolutely condemned to hell AI creations, saying it's completely soulless. Like, Hayao Miyazaki is such a grumpy old man, he wouldn't hesitate to shit in your cornflakes for using AI on his stuff. And you know what? Man's right. You should be shitting on your cornflakes for using AI. And you shouldn't be using AI for art either. Part of the... Like, this is the thing, right? Part of the reason why people make art is to enjoy the process of making the art. If you're telling a computer to do it for you, what's the point of fucking doing it anyway? The little that Wallace and Gromit would be like getting children's books and then transitioning into podcasts and someone translating those. Oh, written stuff that gets taught is just too formal compared with what is like actually speaking it. Oh, that's a good point actually. Never thought about that. I am still creased over how god-awful AI generated crochet is though. But a lot of people have been saying that within the crochet community that patterns are being ripped off and AI generated patterns are just terrible because they're missing like a lot of like elements to actually make it to what it is that's being shown. When it comes to my mind, I haven't actually learned a new language for long. Yeah, but no, it makes sense. I mean, you gotta start with the basics, and it pretty much is like at a child's level anyway when you start. So it does make sense. Focus on work, take care, breathe well, remind me later. No worries, will do, will do. Chat. Have fun! Don't die! The best part about it though is the fact that like you can just obviously tell when something is AI generated because it just like from the get-go it doesn't look like it has any kind of personality anyway. Like I've always said it in like a kind of like a in a spiritual sense, like making art or making something, like just making something creatively is putting a little bit of your soul into it. So if you're auto-generating something from a system, then of course it's going to have no soul because nobody made it but the computer. What language am I trying to learn? Well, I've tried multiple languages in the past. I kind of want to learn how to speak Japanese. Because I feel like, well, I mean, for one reason being that it's on my bucket list, and I think it would be better to learn the language and get adjusted to the language in some means, just out of courtesy, you know? But generally speaking, I would just like to learn another language of some nature. I've never been good at learning languages though, because like some things have stuck over the years, but not a lot. Because I've never found a way of being able to learn languages in a way that's worked for me. Like, I'm very much like, if you showed me how to do something, like, I would do it. Like, I'm a little bit of a visual learner in a way. Like, that's how I've been able to learn how to crochet, because I see about like hand movements and like visual aids with like seeing how the stitches look like. And then just being able to get adjusted, like, because with crochet there is actually like shorthand ways of being able to understand the stitches, and it's not like learning a full language in a way, but it kind of is, because of the fact that there's a fair bit of crochet terminology to learn. Dweeb, hey! Rude. Hey, I've tried to learn a bunch of different languages. I've tried to learn Swedish. And when I was at high school, I had to do French and German, and none of that stuck. And what's wrong with wanting to go to Japan? It's always been on my bucket list ever since I was a kid. Swedish is a mistake. I'm telling Ratsa you said that. I'm telling Ratsa you said that. Stick the Japanese in. Yeah, no, I think part of the reason why I want to learn is because I've heard so many stories about, like, the Japanese having a difficult time with English to the point where some establishments won't allow non-Japanese speakers into places. And I just want to be a lot more courteous if I do travel in the future to Japan. Tell him in Swedish. I will. I know 0 words, but after what, like, several weeks of trying to learn on Duolingo, not a single word has stuck. I do apologize for how much is they don't know and how much is, you know. Yeah. There is that. But there has been stories where people have said that that some establishments will allow travellers to come in if they do actually know Japanese. So, I don't know. I would still like to learn, just out of courtesy. And besides, English is a weird language anyway in itself. Like, I keep, like, hearing about people and, like, how many languages they know. My sister-in-law knows 7 different Arabic languages, and I'm like, what? How? I can just about speak English. You mentioned Japanese, by the way. I did think about making a game based in modernish Japan because it seems strange to me that you have loads of Japanese game studios have made games based in the West. Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point. I cannot reach down there. Yeah. European music to be taken in Japan kind of as someone who's annoying about the stereotype of Japan. How much anime don't really know what samurai is really. Yeah. So you'll be free of all that boring shit. Yeah. Yeah, fair, fair. Where's my ladders? I think I'm gonna need my ladders here. What am I missing on this? The other side. Right, there we are. I'm gonna try and do the upper walls now. I think I might get this level finished before the end of the stream. Right. Yeah! That's very based in the UK, so it'll be like London Chippy and London Essex Scouser. That one random Scouser. Avoid doing that. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is, yeah, pretty much most games based, I think. To be fair, that's kind of most things in general to do with England. It's always London this, London that, and it's like, yeah, you do realise there's other places outside of London as well. Also, never go to a chippy in London. If you're ever in the UK, don't go to a chippy in London. If you want a proper chippy, you go to a seaside town. Which isn't hard to do, considering that pretty much most places are seaside towns in the UK. Easy, you hop on a train and bam, you're in a seaside town. But no, there's a reason why. Firstly, the prices. London, there's a reason why a lot of Brits go on about London prices. Because London prices are London prices. Everything is shit expensive in London. The wages are higher, but the prices are higher too. Secondly, the fish is much better when it's fresher. When you go to a seaside town, they'll literally catch it and they'll serve it like practically the same day. See, watch that stun of Arthur's job on those walls. I can almost see my face in those bricks. I mean, I'd be a bit concerned if you see your face in those bricks. Hopefully it bloody hurt. To be in London. When I was in London, I was so poor for a while that I wouldn't be able to afford even if I wanted to, yeah. Yep, London prices! London prices. Yeah, I forgot you lived in the UK. Outside London gets representation. Benefits tree. I suppose. I mean, what, in the derelict north, like one Tory MP once referred to it as. Yeah, but anyway, yes. To anybody that's lurking and listening. Don't get a chippy from London. So what's something that benefits Street? Ask shit when it's not London. Just poverty, Safari for Observer readers, yeah. Yeah, that's always the assumption. I mean, it's not to say that there aren't places that are, like, rough and not in great positions of, like, you know, like... Basically, there's a lot of places that have suffered, especially being under the Tories time and time again. And you tend to feel that a lot more in the north, I won't lie to you about that. But there are good places as well. There are good places. Oh god, where did I hear this? When I went on a trip a while back, it was when I went to York with my cousin and my auntie. What? I remember hearing somebody saying about how oh god, I can't remember exactly who it was, but I remember somebody saying that they came from down south to visit Newcastle for the first time, like a while back, and somebody that they knew told them not to go because it's really rough and really awful up that way, well, up this way. And she was like, oh, right, okay. And she said that once she got here, she just thought it was the most amazing place because of how friendly everybody was and how helpful and kind people were. Like, she couldn't believe it. Like, her friend went in and told her how rough and how mean and everything of this city was, this little part of the UK. And yeah, once you got here, like what she found out, what she was told was just not true at all. She absolutely loved it, and she said she always constantly comes back because she really liked it up north. Yeah, so sure. Been an awful lot myself. And yeah, city centre with Ladbrokes and Acosta. The place you could do some. And yeah, there is a posh shop in there somewhere. It's not just Ladbrokes and Acosta. Yeah. But no, it's just like because of the fact that people see like the rougher parts more so than they see like the actual nice areas, especially in like the media often. Like a lot of people are just like having this impression that it's not a nice place to live when that's not true. I don't know, I'm just having a bit of rant. I love my city. It's not perfect, but it's home. And we're good people as well. We're passionate people, as you could probably tell from Saturday, sorry. I moved back, I'd like to live in Northern Ireland for a while. Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about Ireland. But yeah, what I did watch the celebrations along with my dad on Saturday, and it was the funniest thing because it was like one minute we were just like wowing over all the stuff that they pulled. Also, side note, all of that was paid for by Seller and the other sponsor as well. I forgot the name, but they're like a postage service. But yeah, they both fully paid for it. They fully paid for the celebrations to happen. Especially with Stella actually being like an entertainment company as well. But like an events entertainment company. But yeah, it was like half the time we're just being like completely in awe over the stuff that they were doing. And then the other half of it was just like, oh my god, how did he get on the bloody roof of the friggin' bus terminal? How did they get on the roof of the friggin' Oxfam shop? I know a Psycho Union service. Oh, don't do that. Yeah. But still. Oh, Automod, that's fine. No, Automod is a bit funny. Like, I do have it for certain subjects, but I think it tends to get a little too happy with certain terms. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh god, I hate these walls. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I hate these walls. I kind of just want this level to be done now. It's kind of getting... I always get like this. Every time I do the big levels, I get excited. I'm like, oh yay, big level. And then like a couple of hours pass. I'm like, oh god. Is it done yet? I do this every time. Which got to gay, but competition. Yeah, it's just the term very gay. For some reason it got flagged. It's fine. It's fine. Like, I mean, the amount of times I say the word fuck often in streams, like, swearing is permitted, but it's just, don't be a complete dickhead to people or use slurs. So you're good, you're good. We're LGBT friendly here. Of course. Automod is just mean and hypersensitive to pretty much a lot of terms. I've seen Automod just kind of emit out like a lot of dumb shit. But I do have it kind of amped up for a reason, because you can never be too cautious. But of course some dumb terms are going to get kind of caught into it. They do the best, yes. They're a good auto mod. And they do try. Even if they are a little silly sometimes. I think what's not helpful with this level is the fact that the upper walls are so organized. I thought I'd done that shelf! Come on! Although, there was actually another funny moment as well with the celebrations, and that was when Ant and Deck were presenting it on the stage, and they were saying like, oh yeah, don't swear, and then the Captain Bruno, I forget their names, I'm not super, the only one I know is Dan Byrne. But only because of the hype around him being a local lad and getting the first goal in. But when Bruno got the mic and then started swearing after that, I was like, oh god. Like, in a free event with kids. I was like, oh my god. Although my dad actually told us something interesting. When Bruno actually joined the team, he said he joined them 3 years prior and didn't know a single word of English. So good job him, like, but I mean, I suppose good job him for being able to swear on stage and like have people laugh it off, but also at the same time the English is really good, so good job him. That's the one thing that always kind of gets me, because it must be hard being just thrown into the deep end and having to learn the language as you go, because when I was a crew staff, my cabin mate was from Poland, and she said part of the reason she joined the ship, part of the reason why she decided to join the ships was because she wanted to learn English herself. So she went onto the ship on her own, not knowing a single word of English herself, and it's really impressive when people can just learn as they go. Like, honestly, I mean, that being said, it's impressive the fact that you know more than one language. As I said earlier, I can barely speak English in a comprehensive way. Comment says you come to UP even if you know the language or real friends, maybe your teammates will show you around. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine, but still, it's impressive to like It's one thing to learn a language, but it's another thing to learn a language that you have absolutely zero knowledge of to start with, and just throwing yourself right into the deep end. Although my favourite thing is that in the past, when people have tried to teach me little bits of other languages, the first thing everybody always goes into is swearing. No, I guess one. Stupid dog it gets once October comes around. Yeah, I did not realise. Like, so this is me being just in a geographical sense. I actually studied GCSE geography. That's the reason I failed that. But I didn't realise how far up close to like the Arctic the UK actually is, which explains a lot when it gets dark in October. Like, I did not realise this. Like, we're on the same kind of similar scale as like Canada. You may live in the UK from that perspective. Southern Sweden's climate is basically the same as the UK. Yeah. What? That is something that I've noticed, like, is that whenever we get weird weather here in the UK, like, literally, like, a couple of hours later, Ratsa always messages me with, like, having the same weather issues, and I'm like, interesting. You got high-speed winds? Guess what, buddy? We've lost one of our wheelie bins. Gone in somebody else's garden. So it's funny you should say that. And it's like, oh yeah, hey, we're having snowstorms in Sweden. It's like, again, funny that. Car snowed under. Hey, do you like thunderstorms? We've had quite a few of those. Good luck with that one, rats. May's going to a heat wave, and then a couple of days later we'll have the same one. Yeah, yeah. Do you like torrential rain? Does your car really need a good wash? Like, a really, really good wash. Well, guess what? You're in luck, buddy. Because our weather's been shit, and guess who's gonna have that in a few days' time? Yay! You're welcome. God, weather's weird. And it's always funny because we get some of, like, whenever we have like storms and hurricanes and stuff, it usually comes from America. It always tends to be trails from America. So it's like, it'll hit America first, we get like the back tail, the back wind of it, and then it'll go off to Sweden. A bit more northern than me, but rainy, windy weather is like standard here, yeah. Yep, I feel that. We're pretty well known for our windy and wet weather. Our unpredictable weather conditions here in the UK. Cozy now. Lovely wind. Don't hate it all. Yeah. I mean, that is one good thing about living in a coastal town. Is that when it is hot, you do get the good sea breezes. Although it is very deceptive and you still get sunburned. But still, it is nice. Especially in the evenings. Oh my god, that's the one nice thing about summer. That is one nice thing I will give credit for in the summer. is the notion of knowing that it can be as late as like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. You've got the sunset, you've got a nice cool breeze, and it just feels so good. I love it. I can't wait for like when it gets much lighter in the evening so that I can like get back into like the Sunday habits of like I'll do a stream, I'll finish up, and then I'll go for a walk after. Because that's what I used to do when I picked up walking in the summer. I actually used to do a stream on a Sunday and then I would just get my shoes on and I would just go out for a walk for an hour and a half. Because it was so nice and it was so sunny still. We just get what you know as the extreme humidity and 0 breezes. Really? Yeah, no, we get a good coastal wind. Nice sea breeze. But I suppose that's what you get when, like, when you just go for a walk and you're at a beach, and then you go for another walk and you're at another beach, and then there's another one, and oh look, what a surprise, another beach. Like a week in the spring, and then just decides to piss off until autumn when it decides to be horrible. Oh no. You have my sympathies? That sucks. I don't have beaches here really. Port Town. No, we have beaches. Lots of beaches on the coast. Probably. How many beaches? Okay, so there is Blythe Beach, Whitley Beach, Tynemouth Long Sands, King Edward's Bay, Cullercoats. That's 5 already. There's the little one with the boats, I don't know the name of. There's the one near North Shields, Fish Cay. That's 7 beaches. That is 7 beaches alone. And it's like they're all like connected, so it's like you could like literally do a short walk, you're at another beach. Do another short walk, you're at another beach. Do another short walk, you're at another beach. Like literally that's what it's like here. And then in the summer there's an artificial beach right in the city centre. Or at least it used to be. I think they've changed it now because I think probably too many people have fucked around with it. But yeah, they used to put up an artificial beach with deck chairs and buckets and spades and stuff. Just a little novelty thing just to get a beach feel in the middle of the city. Which I thought was really cute. Right, 99% cleaned. Okay, we're making good progress. Lucky bugger, yeah. The irony is, I actually don't like sand. Like, wet sand's fine. I can get away with wet sand. Dry sand is a bitch. Like, Anakin Skywalker, I feel him. Like, honestly. Like, that shit is not fun. It does actually get everywhere. Like, you could just be casually chilling on your sofa after a week, and you could still find sand up your ass crack. And it's not fun. Where's the auto wash? Hydraulic arms. This music is very fitting for right now. I've literally just got to find the last little things to clean. Oh, we got one. Oh, we could get started with the next level. This one took ages. This one's a big level. The same as one, by the way, there's this. game type I want to do, like Sims 1, but put the satire up to 100 and more of a strategy game like the first instead of the fun rombler. It's 2 to 4. Yeah. The music is a vibe, and I actually do have Sims 1 on my laptop. I forgot how difficult it is. Like, granted, when it first came out, I was a kid. Like, I liked fucking around with it, but I just did not like playing it seriously because I kept killing my Sims. It's like Sims 1 is a bit depressing at times. Yeah. 2 was the game for me though. Like 2 was so good. I actually didn't play 3 because I loved 2 that much. But yeah, I do. Chat, please. I do. I played Sims 2 on PlayStation. That was a third person controls hardly. Yes, I think I know which one you mean. I think I did have that one. It was like, yeah, went to different places and you lived in the homes and you kind of fixed people's problems and then moved on to the next place kind of thing. Is that the one I mean? You know, you controlled one sim if memory serves. Yeah, yeah. It's like, one of the levels was like literally like an old style western town. One was a cruise ship kind of thing. Or like a luxury liner kind of thing. It was probably 15 years ago. Yeah, no, I do remember that game. I think there was a couple. There was one called Bustin' Out. I think that one came after, I want to say. But no, I remember there was one for the PSP, which was specifically based around Strangerville. I just remember the medieval Sims 1 played that. I played that for a bit. Yeah! I remember... Okay. There were loads of little spin-offs. There was like independent Sims game variants. There was one to do with pets. There was one called Castaway, which I owned and had no fucking idea what I was doing. There was the Herbs. And of course my Sims as well would likely count into that as well. Like, you know, with like the little cutesy Sims. Yeah, there was the Strangerville ones for the DS and the PSP. There were quite a few different Sims games. Hey, Nina! Yeah, but no, Sims 2 was like the game for me. Like, that one was the one that I have the most nostalgia with because I remember you couldn't make apartments without the cheats, but I freaking loved making apartments. Hot take, ooh, job done. Sims 1 is my jam still. I really want to recreate that. Don't really think anyone has tried to recreate the first one. The other attempts at Sims outside of Max's offerings have been like recreating Sims 4. Yeah. Hot take, I do love Sims 4. Despite a lot of like grievances with them, with bugs and stuff, I do love that game. I would love an apartment mod for Sims 1. I do hate the American suburb vibe the Sims had at times, yeah. Like, it was very limited. I did love Sims 2 because of the flexibility and the freedom, like, a lot more. I loved you. My 3 favorite well, actually, I think it was 2. I want to say 2, because I don't think I played a great deal of the other ones. But the 2 that I absolutely loved from Sims 2 were definitely Apartment Life and the University one. I loved those expansion packs, and I was so over the moon when they released the University Pack for Sims 4. I am all about that pack. I love it. I do love the City Life pack. I haven't got the 4 Rent pack yet. But City Life, University, those two are my 2 favourite Sims 4 packs. And, well, Sims 4 expansions, because I know there's also the games and the stuff packs as well, and the kits. I actually have 3 for Sims 4 though. My 3rd favourite is Snowy Escape. 3 to 4 Let's Plays on YouTube, and it looks fine to me. My only issue is just how exploitative EA was with their DLC. Oh yeah. But that's why that's why you wait for discounts. You wait for the discounts to happen. I mean, at the moment they actually have got a spring sale, and like they do discount it by quite a lot, oftentimes for like the older packs. In fact, actually, they released a couple. I think they released 1 or 2 of the stuff packs for free. But I suppose on one hand as well, they actually have released the base game as free content now, so you can actually just play the base game for free for... Yeah. But yeah, it is a lot. And I mean, I am disappointed in the fact that they actually cancelled the... As far as I know, they've apparently cancelled Sims 5. But yeah, it's like a brand new basement, Gromit. Our new contraptions are wash and wonder. Tell you what, with an automatic all lovely and gleaming, let's take her for a spin. New socks all around, eh, old pal? Yeah, Nina, sorry you came in at a time because we're talking Sims. Oh, we're gonna clean the vehicles. Oh. I'd say it's a lovely day out there, Gromit. Not a really clean sight. Let's roll out the vehicles. They could do with a good scrub up. With Wash Lad being such a miracle worker, we'll go through the gears on those mucky motors like elbow grease lightning. But yeah, yeah. Now, this is the thing, right? A lot of people have been talking about this new Inzoid game. Now, I'm not discrediting the fact that it does look impressive, but I am very erring on the side of caution because there's a lot of talk about AI. And if there's one thing I hate, as you could probably tell from a few hours ago, well, about an hour ago, I don't like AI. That watch that's keen as mustard again, Gromit. Command time. Command clean all the vehicles. Cool. New Sims type game that came out Inzo, yeah. It looks a bit uncanny valley, not gonna lie. It looks like a very Unreal 5 game. Something we game get so I guess. Yeah, no, there has been talks that AI's been involved with the development of it in some of the gameplay features, and I'm like, I'm not willing to support that. Could have a year of patches before I pick it up. Oh, okay, fuck it. I'm making a Sims game. Do it! Ah yes, Biz Hasty might wash all the cars in Preston. Clean all vehicles in the front yard, please. In Preston? Top bun! Oh my god. Top bun. I just noticed the pun on the, oh my god. I'm talking into it. Yeah, I'm happy. I am happy. Nothing wrong with a good sim game. It's gonna be the queerest Sims game ever made. Women will be dragging men on leashes. Do it, yes. Why not? Men are only allowed to work as housemaids. Why not? But yeah, I would love to see all about that. Oh, hello. The little man has just barged his way in. Hey, come here. Hey, no. Come here. You don't want to go in your bed? Are you just inspecting? Are you coming? What's the matter with you? It's you. What's looking? Oh, you've got all your rubber ducks though. But you've got all your rubber ducks. He's won another rubber duck, but there aren't anymore. He's got all of his ducks. More Sims 1 not isometric 2.5D. Yes. I do like a good isometric game. But as long as shit's not being obscured. Also include fun. If you're gonna make a Sims game though, include fun cheats. Love a good fun cheat. I've got a little poodle who's outside of my door waiting for me to give him a rubber duck, and I don't have another rubber duck to give him. Oh yeah, bakery van's a sticky mess, but I'm sure Watch Lad will make sweet work of it. I want to leave. I don't want to play this anymore. These puns. Hold on a minute. He's gone! He's escaped! All the tires done, all the tires are done. Ooh. Yeah, water one. The Tug Sims Vegas. No harm in that. Go get yourself some water. Water. Oh, I think the little man's up to mischief. Hold on a minute. God, my poodle is a terror. So, for a little bit of context, Bailey, my poodle, loves rubber ducks. And he's constantly asking for rubber ducks out of the bathroom. There are only 2 rubber ducks. Well, there's 4 rubber ducks in the bathroom. 2 of them are off limits for him. The other 2 we put on the windowsill because, of course, he likes the thrill of knowing he's a good boy, and then we give them to him when he's being good. The only problem is, though, is that he's so obsessed that even when he's got both of the rubber ducks that he should have, he still wants the ones that he shouldn't have. So, when I just said just a moment ago that he disappeared, he didn't. He was in the bathroom, sitting, waiting patiently for a rubber duck. And it's to the point where he hasn't actually eaten any of his tea either. So, I'm gonna have to chase him to get something to eat soon. I do love it, fixated on the most random things. I know, it's because my mum, when she was alive, used to give him, like, the rubber ducks to play with, to entertain him with, when he was younger, when he was a pup. And it's gotten so bad that he still does it now. He's 4. He still loves his rubber ducks. One of them I actually bought specifically for him. I got it for his birthday. No, sorry, I got it for Christmas. Christmas just gone. And, I'm just checking over, see if there's any bits missing. But yeah, it was like literally 2 weeks, and he's chewed off the entire beak of this duck, and it won't squeak unless you cover the hole in the beak. But yeah, his 2 favorite things are rubber duck. Well, no, 3 favorite things are rubber ducks, tennis balls. Absolutely goes mad with tennis balls. And there's this one, like, puzzle toy that you put treats in. He absolutely loves that, but more specifically because he knows he's gonna get treats in it. So it's like every time, like, because it's a bigger toy, of course he plays with that one in the garage. But he barks to go into the garage specifically so he grabs this toy and he will literally just plonk it down in front of us as if to say, "Are you gonna put treats in it? Are you gonna put treats in it? Are you gonna fill it up?" Like, he's not a stupid dog at all. He's dumb at sometimes, but he's not stupid. Like, he knows things. I used to play with my hair loads when I was a kid, and now that I was buzz cuts, I still get the urge to play with my non-existent balding hair. Even more hilarious when animals doing it, yeah. Duchess, on the other hand, we've known that she's had arthritis and, like, joints that kind of rub and, like, kind of how do I put this, grind her bones together. It's not the best of things. I think it's a Shih Tzu thing, but it doesn't stop her from getting onto her back legs and jumping up at people when there are treats or biscuits on the go. Like, you would never guess that there's anything wrong with her by the way she behaves. You would think that she was still like a puppy half the time. Oh, and another thing Duchess does, she drinks out bird baths. When she was a puppy, she used to climb into the bird baths when they were empty, and she would drink out of them when there was water in them. She doesn't climb into the bird baths anymore because she's a lot more stocky and she doesn't fit in. She hasn't done that in years. But she still drinks out of the bird bath. For some reason, she will actually prefer to drink out of the bird bath instead of the water bowls in the house. And how did our snow manotron get so filthy? Snow manotron? You don't got a robot just for not been filling it with mud pies, have you, Gromit? But yeah, there's been often times she's been eating or like been out for a walk and she'll want to go straight out into the garden. Not to do more business or anything, no, she just goes, makes a beeline for the bird baths and just drinks out of them. I have weird dogs. I love them a bit. So it's always cute when you've got dogs that have little habits like that. Like, it is funny. It sometimes is baffling, like, as an owner, because you think, well, why the hell are you doing that? But, like, that's what makes pets so unique. And it's always the funniest thing to me when people are like, oh yeah, I've got this well-behaved dog, I'll get another to be a companion for this dog. And it's like, yeah, but no two dogs are the same. When your parents or Geordie said the dogs have a chance, hey. I mean, considering that okay, so with Bailey, there was a whole story behind Bailey. So I'll tell you. I do like telling the story because it's one of my mum's funniest moments. So when it was during the pandemic, and well, it was a year into the pandemic, 2021, and it was a month after we lost our Westie Oscar. My mum was very saddened by it. She swore for the longest time that she would actually get a rescue dog, but for a while she got into this thing of looking at puppies online. But because it was the pandemic, it was a whole thing where like people were buying puppies, but the prices of breeders selling puppies had went right up. But my mum was like looking online at everything, and I was like, the other thing about getting another dog, I was like, no, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Like, my mum absolutely adored Oscar. Like, she admitted for the longest time she could never replace him. And that is true, he was one of a kind. But one Saturday, I'm at work, finish up at 2 o'clock, and when I'm leaving, I check my phone, because a lot of the time I tend to leave it alone and pick up, of course, when I leave, so as to not distract me when I'm working. And I see this text from my mum, and it goes, hey, how do you do a bank transfer online? And I'm like, a bank transfer? Now bearing in mind, my mother never liked the idea of doing anything banking online. She absolutely hated it. Hated the thought of it. And then all of a sudden, I get a text message asking about bank transfers, and I'm like, I text her back and I just say, wait till I get home. So I get home, and I'm standing at the doorway of her bedroom. She's in the bedroom folding sheets. And I ask her about techno trousers, I've seen better days. Sorry, I'm just interrupting for plot and messages. Easy on spin cycle wash, lad. Don't want them shrinking. Okay, thank you. So, as I was saying, I'm at the doorway, and I'm a little bit baffled as to why she wants to do a bank transfer, but I ask her anyway. I'm like, oh, well, you want to do a bank transfer? And she's like, yeah, I just want to transfer some money. I'm like, how much are you wanting to transfer? And then she says, believe it or not, she turns around and tells me £1,300. And I am absolutely stunned. And I'm like thinking to myself, is she being scammed? What's going on here? And then I put two and two together, and I then turned around and asked her, are you getting a dog? And then she gave us the shiftiest look. And she's like, he's a poodle. He's ready. He's already been treated, and the original buyer was gonna buy him and put a £200 deposit on him. So the person selling them took £200 off him, and he was just so sweet. And I was like, okay, sure, I can help you with that, but how soon are we talking about collecting them? Oh, we can collect them today. You what? So, because of course we had quite a drive, and of course needed the hands, of course, to keep an eye on them, as well as of course hands with a map and hands to drive, all three of us, me, my mum and my dad, went south of the river all the way to Stanley, actually, to collect Bailey. And yeah, so I go to work in the morning, completely unbeknownst that I was getting a new little poodle puppy by the end of the day. So yeah, the mum didn't do anything by halves, I can tell you that. Cracking. Wash lads, hit the fast lane, really motoring now. Am I? But no, my mum loved her dogs. Technically, Duchess and Bailey were my mum's, because she was the dog lover of the family. She's always had dogs. I've always had dogs in my life because of her. Like, she loved the dogs so much that it felt like at a funeral. I personally felt as though it needed to be acknowledged about her love of dogs, and to actually have them shouted out in her when this celebrant was going through like her life and everything. I felt like it was really necessary to mention all of the dogs by name. We're gonna say this game for an hour, so every other day we're gonna promise to play test it. I will do my best. I can't make any promises for the sole fact that, of course, first of all, I'm going to be doing a month of charity streams. Case in point. But I will do my best. I will do my best. If you send it my way, I will test it. Maybe I could get Danny to test it as well. And Ratsa. Get everybody to play test it. Hell yeah. Alright, if it spends say 5 hours a week in it, then it will be testable for about a year or two. Oof. That's fair, that's fair. I forgot these things take time. But yes. No, I'm a firm believer that if you got something that you've got really itching to do and you know you can do it, just do it. Just do it. Just do the thing. Even if it's a long-term project or things get in the way, as long as of course you've made a start on it, that's the first step, is to start. Just do it. Just make the thing. Hell yeah. It's like with anything, like I've got something that's coming up that's been a long term something that I've wanted to do. I'm still trying to get it sorted. This is one of the things that have been keeping me busy. Well, there's two main things that have been keeping me busy. If all goes well with checking over things this time, then I'm hoping I'll be able to talk about it in maybe a month or so. And the other thing I've been working on, I'm hoping to get that done hopefully by the summer. I was thinking it was going to be up until spring, but there's a few things that I need to get sorted with the other thing. Okay, so I'll put a little bit of context. Thing one that I'm getting things checked over for is basically art related. Thing two that I'm hoping to get done by the summer is more crochet related. Now, bills paid, can't be spending 40 hours a week on it. That is fair, yeah. But seriously though, like, the first step to doing anything is just starting it. Just gotta start it. Just gotta do it. If you really want to do it, do it. If you know you can do it, do it. Just do it. What the fuck is the snowmatron? Oh, that's a snow. Wait. Yeah, no, where's the Shia LaBeouf? Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams! The Harvest Moon market is consumed. Wait, I love the idea of Mo and Sims on game, especially since all the farming games have been done to death now. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Stardew Valley. I never played a farming simulator before Stardew Valley. Absolutely love that game. Fields of Mystria has caught my attention. And I do like it. I haven't played it in a while though. I should change that. But you're right, it's kind of getting congested. That and zombie games. There are two types of games that are now getting congested. And that is farming games and zombie games. But it's Stardew Valley yet, but the game was inspired by Harvest Moon Back to Nature. Yeah. Play that love. Yeah, Stardew Valley is a good time. There are bits that you do have to learn to get accustomed to the game. But it's kind of like trial and error kind of thing. But it is a good game. I absolutely loved it. I don't know how many times I've actually played that game, to be honest with you. Like, literally, like, do it, like, start over kind of thing. Fields of Mystria, I would say, is inspired by Stardew Valley. And it is actually a fantastic game in itself. But the difference between the two is that if you played Stardew Valley before, which I know you haven't, you find that there's a lot of elements missing out of Stardew Valley that Fields of Mystria pick up on and actually do better. But there's basically the two can coexist though. Wait, what handle am I looking for? Bakery truck side door hinges. Oh, not the handles, the hinges. But no, it's so funny when I talk to people about video games because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I play a COD. Oh yeah, I've been playing Overwatch. And it's like, I should be playing indie games. Just indie games, yeah. I'm having a good time. Oh, what have you been playing? Powerwash Simulator. Huh? Yeah, I've been playing Powerwash Simulator. It's a good time. Really? What do you do? Just Powerwash things? Yeah, but the story does it as well. Ooh. I've been playing loads of older games recently. It's so cheap that I can't help myself. Yeah. Deus Ex 1. What is Deus Ex about? Like, it's I've seen bits of it. I mean, I know it's not my kind of thing, so I don't. I mean, I would probably still err on the side of spoilers. But I suppose it's an old game. Who cares? But no, what exactly is that actually about? Because I have no intention to play in the game. I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't look like my kind of vibe. These conspiracies, but what if they were real? Oh, 90s conspiracies? Do I dare ask? Just got a few bits left to do. Area 51, Men in Black. UN taking over America. Illuminati. Oh, right. Right, okay. Okay, I'm with you, I'm with you. Apologies for books. But we're nearly done. I'm gonna call it a day after this. Top arm bracket. Top arm bracket. Top arm. Oh, it's no much on that. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Let me up, let me up. Hey. Clean, 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 clean. I love how small the robot is. Just a little guy. Well, you zoom through that, watch that, pole position cleaning. What do you say to a test drive, Gromit? The moon. Okay, okay. I'm gonna leave that one. Takes piss, of course, the makers are not psychos. The gameplay is RPG. Basically, you can get self-goal guns blazing. Oh, cool. I am gonna wrap it up for today, though. I want to save this level for last, I think. Actually, how much of the... Oh, I think it's the last one anyway. But let's see who we can raid. Oop, I'll get the raid calls up. So feel free to get your raid calls. We'll have a little cheeky look to see who is. Oh, we can raid Kirsty. Kirsty's on. Oh, hell yeah. Hollow Knight Art Month website launch. Okay, that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, yeah, we're raiding Kirsty, okay? Stick around for the raid. Kirsty is an art streamer and a gamer and all round good vibes. And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Or maybe during the week. We'll see. But anyway, be good, stay safe. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to donate if you can. That link is still there and will be, of course, for the rest of the month. But until next time, so long. Thanks for all the fish. Bye.